Alright, Happy New Year. Main story quest, we're placing Pandora Part 1. In the last session, I remember that we pretty much had confirmed it was Catherine that was Pandora. She was like, when we saw the broken locket that belonged to Autumn, so, quick! Catherine's running away! We need to get her. I'm gonna use me. My level 8 jock is gonna be Chad from High School Musical in just 1 second. Brilliant. And a level 7 jock, we're gonna use Cora from The Legend of Korra. You turn to your friends in the crowd and signal to them. Quick! Pandora, I mean Catherine, is running away. We'll catch her. No problem. Catherine darts out the door. You, Chad, and Cora run after her as fast as you can. Outside, you spot Catherine running towards the classrooms. You guys chase after her this way. I'll run around the classroom and cut her off. The classic pincer. I like it. Come on, Loren, try to keep up. You fumble, trip, sprint, fall, sprint. I'm right behind you and I earn 7,000 coins for it. You sprint forward, keeping pace with Cora. Ahead of you, Catherine gets closer and closer. Catherine runs down a hall. Just when she gets to the end of it, Chad rounds a corner in front of her. Ah! She stumbles back and turns around only to find Loren, me, and Cora waiting. Give it up, Catherine, you're surrounded. Loren just chased down a blackmailer. Want to know more? I wonder if I could actually do that. If somebody was like running from me, would I be able to actually catch up? I doubt it. Catherine leans against the wall and slides to the ground. She starts crying softly. It's over, Catherine. We know you're Pandora. I just don't understand why. Look, I know this looks bad, but I'm not Pandora, I swear. That's just what Pandora would say. Look, if you're not Pandora, then why did you react so strongly when you saw Autumn's necklace? I can't say. Or at least I won't say. I'm not going to answer any of your questions. Not until Autumn is here. I have to talk to her face to face. I'm not speaking to you guys without my lawyer. It's a trap, Loren. Don't fall for it. Let's give Catherine a chance, okay? Now that we're watching her, it should be okay. I'm so trusting. I'll text Autumn now. Catherine will only talk to Autumn. We should go and get her. Autumn arrives at the classroom where Catherine is crying. Autumn, you're here. I have to talk to you. I heard. I just can't believe it was you all along. No, it wasn't. I'm not Pandora, but I do have something else to confess. What do you have to confess, Catherine? I'm the one who smashed your locket. You smashed my locket? But I don't understand, Catherine. Why? Why would you do that if you're not Pandora? I didn't know it was hers. I got a box in the mail with a locket inside and a note saying I had to destroy it or Pandora would reveal my secret. After I broke it, she made me put it back in the box and leave it in Autumn's car. I'm so sorry. Okay, clearly when I was like thinking it was Catherine and like, yeah, I'm onto it, I must have just been remembering this part, and then, although she could be lying to her, she could be pretending, she could be like, oh, it's not me, but then it still really is her. Catherine pulls a crumpled note out of her pocket and shows you the message. Destroy this locket or else I'll destroy you. I'm still upset, but I can understand why you did it. I'm so sorry. Loren is solving a mystery and the plot is thickening. Do you know who to trust? A while later, after Catherine has left. Well, that was a dead end. I guess Catherine isn't Pandora? Assuming she's telling the truth, exactly. You think she's lying? I'm not sure. You feel your phone buzz in your pocket. Hello? Hey, Nishan told me to tell everyone to meet in the secret headquarters. You mean the computer cluster above the nerd hangout? You are the worst spy ever. Yes, get there now. He has some new evidence for us. Okay, Nishan's got some news on Pandora. Grab everyone and head to the secret headquarters. And I need to spend 200,000 coins. In the nerd hangout, while waiting for Nishan to arrive, you tell everyone else what Catherine said. And you really believe her? She could be lying. No one is that perky or that nice. I don't think she's lying. I mean, I'm really sad that she destroyed my mother's locket, but it does seem like she was telling the truth about Pandora pushing her to do it. It fits Pandora's pattern. Using people, turning them against each other, covering her trail. She's like a real-life evil mastermind. Why are you smiling when you say that? Besides, she showed you guys the note. I don't think she just had it in her pocket randomly. I don't know. I don't like it. We still don't know what her deep dark secret is. What does Pandora have over her? Whatever it is, it must be bad. She was targeted specifically by Pandora. She had to do all those embarrassing things, remember? Yeah, exactly. This way, no one would suspect her. It's genius. Still, though, she was always so nice to us. Loren, what do you think? Is Catherine Pandora or not? What do you say? She must be. I don't think she is. I honestly don't know. Middle of the road. I just want more information. I guess we'll have to see what Nishan turns up. Loren's trying to figure out the mysterious identity of a blackmailer. Do you think Loren has enough clues? The door opens and Nishan walks in. Get ready, we have another lead. I've got some information that you're going to be very interested in. Nishan, Julian, and Wes. Okay, we have some news. We took another look at that last house where we found that box. You know, the one that was just recently finished and it's completely empty? At first we figured that the house was a dead end since no one lived there, but then when we looked at the photos again, Wes realized something. I was wondering why it looked so familiar. You know that charity that builds houses for people in need? Place for people? This is one of theirs. So what does that mean? What it means is that we found our link to Pandora. What does he mean? I did a little digging online and can confirm that the house was constructed by the charity Places for People, or PFP for short. So it also turns out that some students from Athena Academy work with the local chapter of that charity. Pandora's been using the empty house like a drop spot, arranging for anything incriminating to be delivered there. But the only way she'd know how to use the house is if she was one of the students involved with the organization. Okay, Loren just found out a link to a mysterious blackmailer. Will Loren finally chase her down? So what do we do? Or is that a red herring then it said her there? Is it definitely a girl or is it just like some complete rando? Maybe it's none of the girls. I just don't know. We need to figure out who in Athena Academy volunteers for PFP. There must be a list of people. I bet I could get it by hacking the charity's database. I'll just need a dozen computers for brute force crunching and someone on the inside to plant a keylogger. That, or we can just check out their roster this afternoon at Athena's PFP recruitment lunch. Well, that's no fun. We'll need 2 girls to go check it out, but they'll have to look like they fit in. Okay, so it's going to be Elle Woods, who I dressed up last time, and London Tipton, who I dressed up last time. Well, how about that? You girls look just like Athena Academy students. Thanks, that's exactly what we're going for. You 2 know what you need to do? Yep, we're infiltrating Athena Academy and grabbing a copy of the Places for People roster. Right, remember, you've got to act like you blend in, so Pandora doesn't know we're onto her. She's predicted our every move so far. You got it, Wes. Let's go! We're girlies! Elle and London sneak onto Athena Academy's campus and join a small group of girls attending the Places for People lunchtime meeting. Can you see the roster? It's at the front, right next to that cute guy at the podium. I didn't know they had boys on Athena Academy campus. Oh yeah, I heard some girls talking about him. He's Zero. He leads the local chapter of PFP. Thank you all for coming. I know everyone couldn't make it to this afternoon's meeting, but there's an even bigger event tomorrow night that's mandatory for every PFP volunteer. As he continues talking about the organization, Elle and London sidle next to the table near him and casually snatch the Places for People club roster list. Yoink! Elle and London just snuck into an all-girls school. What could they be up to? Just girly tings. Back at your school, Elle and London bring you the club roster list, complete with the name of every member. Great work. No problem. It was my best performance yet. Guys, take a look at this list. See anyone familiar? Catherine! If she's in the Places for People club, she could have had access to the house that the Pandora boxes were being mailed to, which makes her a prime suspect. Again, I say we drill her for more information. Well, I heard that there's going to be a big meeting for PFP tomorrow night, and it's mandatory for all members. We can corner her then, but we're going to need some backup. Let's go confront Catherine. Loren and a classmate. Who are my big, strong gents? Buzz Lightyear, of course. And, Haku, my friend's pet cat. At the Places for People meeting the next evening. Alright, we're looking for Catherine. Anyone see her? No, not yet. Meow, 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 meow. Sometime later, the meeting wraps up. At the back of the room, you and your friends look around one more time. Did anyone see her? No, looks like she didn't show. Or maybe we can ask around. You and your friends step up to the leader at the front of the group. Hey guys, I'm Zero, and I lead PFP. I haven't seen you around here before. You new? Yeah, we love the work you do. One of my friends told me all about it. Her name's Catherine. Oh, you know her? Yeah, well, kinda. I've seen Catherine around, maybe, yeah. Do you know what happened to her? She said she volunteered here. She used to come to these meetings, but, not anymore. You know what? I have to go organize some people for this weekend. I'll see you around. Loren just had a confusing interaction with someone. What's going on? Back on campus, you meet up with everyone else. So, what did she say? Yeah, did you confront her? She wasn't there. We did talk to this weird guy, though. He was acting all nervous, but I don't think he can help us much. At that moment, a delivery guy arrives and hands over a familiar-looking box. Oh, great. Wait, maybe this is a Schrodinger's cat situation where it's only blackmail if we open it. All I heard was cat, but I'm very interested. Anyone want to open it? Who wants to open a box from Pandora? A level 6 plus class clown. The only class clown I have is Richie Tozier from It, the 1990s miniseries, as played by Seth Green. Was it level 6? Yeah. Okay, here we go, opening one of Pandora's famous boxes. Nothing to be afraid of, right? It's probably just a note, maybe a nice card, nothing scary or dangerous. Certainly not a time bomb or a snake or a nest of scorpions. Okay, I'm freaking myself out. I'm just gonna do it. The lid pops open, and you peer down into its contents. Oh no! You and your classmates gather around and look into a Pandora's box and find a mess of dirty, rusted nails. Oh, that is just disgusting. There's something buried underneath. You mean we have to dig through them? What is this, saw? Or we could just pour it out. I'm gonna go with that one. You all turn the box over, spilling the contents onto the floor. Among the scattered nails is a crumpled piece of paper. It's a note, Dodoy. If you keep digging at this foundation, the whole house will come crumbling down on you. Stay away from PFP. Ugh, I know a threat when I see one. And I know fear when I smell it. Pandora is trying to scare us away because we're getting close to the truth. Richie just opened a Pandora's box. What's the worst that could happen? Sakura's right. I think the answer to this mystery must lie with that Zero guy. We have to get more information out of him. Whoa, wait! If we think that Pandora's Catherine, why don't we just go straight to her and ask about Zero to her face? Pandora's good. Possibly better than me good. And she's prepared. If we ask Catherine about Zero, I'm sure she'll have a canned story about how she knows him, and it'll be all wrapped up in a nice shiny bow that leaves her in the clear and us with no suspect. No, we need to go to Zero directly and determine for ourselves how they're connected. Okay, so what do you suggest? Should we question him? You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. But what about a solution that's equal parts honey and vinegar? Spread on a cracker, perhaps? No, I'm hungry. I love Julian and Nishan so much. My point is, we're gonna charm him. But we need someone with a winning smile and just the right look. I think Zero knows more than he's letting on. Let's see if we can charm some information out of him. A girl cheerleader wearing a Forever 16 outfit. Okay, hopefully it will just zip me to that outfit and all will be fine and breezy. And what a rubbish outfit. Looks good, I guess. Is that really going to entice this, like, emo guy? Brittany slinks towards Zero as he's leaving the Places for People meeting building. Hello there. Hello? Hey, you're Zero, aren't you? I was looking all over just for you. You were? What did you need? She puts a hand on his chest. I have a couple questions about your program, and I'd just love to hear all the details from you. Okay, flirting. It's so kind of you to be doing this charity work. It's like so thoughtful, you know? I'd love to talk about your project some more, maybe over dinner sometime? I mean, I'm sure I'd love to talk to you about the program, but I'm not exactly, well, dating? Oh, I was wrong then. Such a shame. Catherine told me you were a real nice guy. Catherine told you that? Well, it's nice of her, I guess. But, listen, I have to run. I don't know if you've heard in the news, but a hurricane struck the small town down on the coast. Oh, no! I'm organizing a group to go there and help rebuild, but there aren't enough people to go. It's a problem that I, should get to right now. Goodbye. Goodbye? Brittany tried to flirt with a guy, but it didn't work out. Too bad. Brittany, by the way, is Brittany from Glee. But the cheerleader personality that they give the default cheerleader is, like, not at all reflective of the way Brittany from Glee acts. Anyway, that was a bust. He didn't even want to have dinner. You did good. If you flirted with me, I'd take you out to dinner at least. Sorry I didn't get any more information. It's okay. Zero doesn't seem like he's going to open up easily. We have to get on his good side somehow. Well, he did want volunteers to help with his relief efforts. That's perfect. We'll volunteer for his program and get to know him better. If we earn his trust, we might learn how he's connected to Pandora. I'll inform everyone and organize people. And I'll round up the money for the trip now. Here I am just, like, absolutely hustling. I've got, like, some sort of side biz. And I'm earning the cash. I'm selling, like, friendship bracelets at the school. Let's join Zero on his house building mission. And the friendship bracelets are, like, super expensive because it costs me, you know, 600 grand. Later, you catch up with Zero at the PFP office. This should cover our travel costs, Zero, I say, throwing, like, several briefcases worth of cash at him. Awesome, it's great to see such a big turnout for your school. There's even more coming. I scrounged up a pretty solid squad. Count me in too. I had no idea there was such enthusiasm for our work. Well, it's a good cause, and an excuse to make new friends. Ha, nice. I look forward to getting to know everyone too. I'm glad to have you all. Loren is traveling to do humanitarian work. It only takes one person to make a difference. You know what? Good message. We should all try to be humanitarians. After a quick bus ride, you arrive in a small coastal town ravaged by a hurricane. Alright people, we've got a lot of work to do and a lot of people to help. We'll need to split up into teams of 4. I've got my starting squad. Game Faces team, I want to see some real hustle out there. My crew's in position as well. Stay frosty people. I run a clean up. No snags, no hiccups. Synchronized watches on my mark. Julian and Wes lead their teams to their projects on the new house. Wow, Julian and Wes are really taking to this project well. I know, let's not fall behind. You can stick with me. Who else should we add to our team? Let's get into groups of 4. Loren is with me. Who else? I suppose I can just pick whoever I want. I'm gonna go with Country Boy, Curtis Connor, and Gem from Gem and Holograms. Alright, all you know your tasks? Yep, I'm gonna raise the roof, literally! And don't worry, I've got the floor all covered, literally, with carpet! Great. Loren, I need you to cut these planks to a length of 8 feet for the outer siding, but be sure to measure well. Sure, you can count on me. Okay, I might have a quick time what's meant to do. Alright, almost done. Just gotta get these last planks sawed. Zero said to be extra careful getting the pieces the right size. I need to make the planks 8 feet long. There! You and Zero affix the planks to the house's outer siding and nail them down. Yeah, because in America, houses, they put that sideways wood, doesn't it? These are perfect. This house is gonna look awesome. Loren, Curtis, and Gem just put their walls up. Not emotionally. Literally. Love that. We did some great work today. Thanks for everything, Loren. I'm glad you joined the program. Yeah, we heard great things about it from our friend, Catherine. Catherine was a good volunteer. That makes sense. She seems to care a lot. Oh yeah, she's one of the sweetest people I know. Well, along with everyone else here in the program. So you two are close? Well, sure. I mean, you know, as far as teammates go, I suppose we worked especially well together. He's an emo guy. She's an emo girl. Can I make it any more obvious? Hey, I gotta go check on the other teams. I'll see you later, yeah? Zero leaves in a hurry, making his way to the opposite end of the build site. You search the teams for your friends and find Peyton and Sakura putting up a door frame. Hey guys, I just talked to Zero. It definitely seems like he's hiding something about Catherine. I wonder if he likes her? Ooh, likes her like a friend or likes her? Who cares? I just want to know if Catherine is Pandora. He left in a hurry before I could get to it. We've got to get the info out of him somehow. I'll do it. I'm an expert on romance. Count me in as well. I'll be cataloging his movements and weaknesses to see if he's lying. We can get him alone when we separate into groups at 4 tomorrow. We just need a 3rd person who's in on the plan. Don't worry, Loren. Sakura and I will get Zero to talk. Alright, Peyton, Sakura, and a level 9 Go classmate that I have none of. So we're going to level Ariel from The Little Mermaid, I think is who this is supposed to be. What was it, level 9? Yes. The next day, Sakura, Peyton, and Ariel joined Zero's group for building houses. I'm so happy we're in the same group, Zero. I wanted to learn more about the guy who organized this entire thing. Oh yeah? Totally! I hope you don't mind talking while we work, because Peyton will definitely talk your ear off. No problem. It's good to talk while you build. It makes the time go faster and the work easier. Oh good! Let's start with romance! I've got some crazy stories! Peyton, Sakura, and Ariel work while talking with Zero. And that's how I ended up making out in an aquarium. Whew! Anyway, I feel like I've been doing all the talking. Zero, what's going on with your love life? Yeah, it seems like you're hung up on Catherine. What's no? Is it that obvious? It's true. I do have feelings for her. How could I not? She's amazing. So why aren't you two together? It would never work out. I've ruined everything. There's no hope for us. Oh no. Please, I'm sure it's not that bad. I kissed her while I was dating one of her best friends. That's pretty bad. We broke up after Catherine and I kissed, but I never told her the truth. And Catherine doesn't want to be with me now. She doesn't want her friend to feel betrayed, so it's just not gonna happen. Which friend is it? Just one of those girls at Athena. I'd rather not bring her into this if that's okay with you. Oh, Zero, I'm sure you'll find a way to work things out. I hope so. Thanks for the talk, guys. It was nice getting it off my chest. Ariel and some friends just squeezed the truth out of someone. Want to know the details? You'll have to ask. It's the only way to find out, innit? A little while later, Peyton and Sakura update the rest of the group. Big news, guys! We found out that Zero is in love with Catherine, and he broke up with Catherine's best friend to be with her! It brings up an interesting question. What if Catherine's best friend found out that Catherine was locking lips with her boyfriend and wanted revenge? What if her best friend is Pandora? Ooh, dark! Yeah, exactly. We just need to figure out which one of Catherine's best friends dated Zero, and we have ourselves a new suspect. Well, that gives us something to look into once we get back home. Wow, Wes, you can wait that long? Usually you're the one standing next to the hole when all of us are just getting ready to dig. I guess, but we still have one more day here. We can get these houses done. Who's ready to start the next shift? Julian? Yeah, sure. Wes and Julian walk away, leaving you and Peyton to stare after him. Looks like Wes is actually enjoying himself. Or something. Let's get these houses built. Julian and Wes. You find Wes working with fervor. Come on, guys, we're almost there. Wes wipes some sweat from his brow as he lifts and nails several more boards into place, completing the wall. All we need is a little paint, and someone's got themselves a new home. Loren, any preferences on color? What color do you paint the house? Blue, red, black, pink? Pink? Not what I would have gone with, but at least it'll be cheerful. A little while later, the house is painted like a colorful pink. Like a colorful pink. The house is painted like a colorful pink. Why is that phrase like that? And we're done. I gotta say, Wes, I'm surprised at how dedicated you are to this. Well, I really want to finish the rest of the houses. We're only here for one more day. So, what brought on this sudden interest in philanthropy? Wes shrugs his shoulders uncomfortably. This isn't really something I'm used to talking about, but... So, why is it that you're so enthusiastic about building homes for the needy? Not that I'm complaining. The house my family used to live in was actually built by Places for People. That's how I recognize the house Pandora used. They all used the same materials. I didn't have much as a kid, but our house wasn't bad. I figure I owe PFP this much. And believe it or not, I'm a guy who pays his debts. You know what, that's really nice. I'm sure your work is going to help and inspire a lot of people. Soon, the last nail is hammered into place, and the team steps back to admire their work. Great job, you guys. The community is so impressed with the work we've done. In fact, we have some people here to thank you personally. Several members of the town come forward, gratefully hugging Julian, Wes, and the rest of your team. I gotta say, this charity stuff's not half bad. Haha, yeah! Nice work, Wes. I guess you can use your powers for good when you put your mind to it. Didn't do so bad yourself, Heisman. Heisman? What is he talking about? Loren's friends are giving back to the community. Would you lend a helping hand? Well, I mean, I suppose so. It's been a while since I've done any volunteering. Just trying to earn money to live. But back when I did not have to pay my own bills, I did a lot of volunteering. The good thing about living at your parents' house and they don't care about you paying rent is that you have more time to volunteer, but you know, when you've got to, like, a freelancer, scrambling for money, like, every month, man. On the bus ride back home, you and your friends regroup. Okay, so what's going on when we get back? Do we find out who Pandora is? We don't know for sure, but we do have a lead. Zero kissed Catherine while he was dating one of her best friends. Doesn't surprise me, that dude gave off a sketchy vibe. I see. And you think that a friend might have found out and became Pandora to get even? Yes, exactly. When we get back, I say we start digging there. We should try to figure out which of Catherine's friends might be Pandora. And I need Autumn and Wes about it. From the bus depot, Zero drops you and your friends off at your school. Thanks for the ride, Zero. No problem. You guys did some really great work for it. Zero suddenly stops mid-sentence, looking at something behind you. You turn and see Bridget in the distance. Oh, do you think it's Bridget, actually? Because, like, I've not been suspecting her at all, and, like, you know, Lacey's the bitch. Catherine's the one we're spending the most time with, but Bridget is just kind of there. And she's a cousin of Mia, and Mia's brother is, like, a big antagonist in High School Story, so it could be Bridget. Something wrong? No, I just have to go. I'll see you later. Zero jumps into his car and drives off, just as Bridget comes up to you. Was that Zero? You know him? Yes, I do. And I'm oddly surprised you ran off like that. Why? Because we used to date. She's the cheated on girl. Bridget, you and Zero used to date? How did I not know about this? It was a long time ago and I kept it quiet. You know my mom and dad wouldn't approve of a guy like Zero. It's not like it matters. He broke up with me for a reason. It was really upsetting. I never really found out why. Anyways, that was a long time ago. I actually came to talk about something much happier. My birthday is coming up and I wanted to extend a cordial invitation to you and all for my party. You must come. It's at the country club. Sure. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Thank you. She hands you some invitations. Tell your other friends they're more than welcome to come too. See you then. She walks off. Did Loren just get invited to a blackmailer's birthday party? So Bridget's the one Zero broke up with, huh? Looks like it. So, what? You think she actually knows about Catherine and Zero and she became Pandora to get revenge? It's a possibility. And her birthday will be the perfect time to see if we can get more information out of her. In the meantime, I say we talk to Catherine. I'll tell her to meet us over by the picnic tables. Let's meet Catherine by the picnic tables. I don't own any? Wow, I'm surprised. Where can I plop these? Maybe amongst these trees? One, and then... Oh my goodness, they cost $250,000. Look at that, that's crazy. Okay, Catherine arrives a couple minutes later. We need to talk. Zero told us everything. Oh no, he did? You can't tell Bridget. Please, please don't tell Bridget. I won't, but only because it's not my secret to tell. Catherine slumps on the bench, her head in her hands. This is your secret, isn't it? What Pandora's been blackmailing you with? Catherine doesn't say anything. She just sniffles and nods. I thought so. Loren just learned about a friend's dark secret. Are you good at keeping secrets? Don't you think you should tell Bridget? I can't tell Bridget. I'm so ashamed of what I've done, and I don't want to lose her as a friend. Plus, she'd be so angry. I broke her favorite plate once in 5th grade, and she didn't forgive me for a year. I don't even know how long it'd take her to forgive me for this. Unless she already found out. What are you saying? What if Bridget knew that you're the reason Zero broke up with her? She'd probably be pretty mad. She'd probably try to ruin my life, actually. Or blackmail you as Pandora? No, it's just not possible. Or is it? Is Bridget really Pandora? Find out in the next quest. Okay. Going to stop there for this session. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, thank you. And you will see me again if there is another one. Goodbye.